And in this one, we'll turn on Cycles View, and we'll go into Camera View by pressing 0 on the numpad. And under View, I'll make sure I lock the camera to the viewport so that I can move the viewport and it will move the camera as well. Let's just get this into position I like, and I'll press Home to maximize the camera's view. I'll choose the camera as well, so I can turn off these parts outside the camera's view by going into the viewport display and the camera properties and just turn up this Passeper 2, I believe you pronounce it. And I'll just find a decent view and then just move the objects away from each other. And now I'll go into the world mode of the shader editor, and I'll just rotate the environment now until we get a nice view. Now we can come into the camera again, and we can change the camera properties, change the focal length a bit so we can see more of that HDRI world environment. So turn the focal length down a bit, and I'll just reposition the camera a bit so we're closer to the objects again. This is quite an interesting view, but I want to keep the geometry in this position. So I'm going to rotate the HDRI again, somewhere like maybe this. I'll come out of camera view. I just want to make sure that this is on the floor. So go to side view, and I'll just move it down a bit until it's actually on the floor. So now you've got a good understanding of how to use the sculpt mode and how to assign materials. What I'd like you to do is pause the video and create yourself some sort of abstract piece of artwork, like a statue, for example, to drop into this scene. And then we're going to use that object to look at the alternative ways of applying textures to an object that doesn't involve UV unwrapping. So pause the video now, create yourself that abstract piece of art, assign it a material, and then we'll pick back up after that.